show. Again, I have maybe 3 dozen. Some of these items I don't even have 2 dozen of. This is one of those rare finds. Alexandrite. For the gem collectors out there, Peyton, we know how many times did you and I host Alexandrite hours and we never made it the full hour because it all sold out.
We used to have many, many hours.
This particular ring I love because of the amount of stones. Sometimes our Alexandrite pieces have 1 or 2 stones in them.
Or a little cluster of smaller stones.
Or a little cluster. Look at the number of stones that you have on this ring. This also has diamonds. Your diamond weight, you have 1/4 carat. Your Alexandrite weight, 1.6 carats. This is a regular QVC price of $24.99. We're at $19.99, so $500 off the price. We have 4 dozen of them to go around. Notice that those are cut in pear shapes. You have an oval in the center. What is Alexandrite? What should we be looking for when we're shopping for it?
Well, in nature, there's only 5 gemstones that actually change color. And to change color, they can't just have a color shift from dark green to light green. They have to change to 2 primary colors. And I call this the stone of passion because it changes from a beautiful, kind of an emerald green to a gorgeous purplish red color, depending on your light source. And when they was actually discovered, they thought they had discovered emeralds. And then by firelight that night, they were like, wait a minute, now the stone is purple. So they knew they had something very special. And of course, it was introduced into America, by our favorite George Kuntz, from Tiffany's. He introduces it into America because he knew it was a miracle stone. And here you see the color change. That's
so incandescent light is when you get that purple, but by daylight, I'll see more of the green.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
And one thing that's really important about this ring is that where the stones were mined. The most famous mine is the Orissa mine, or was the Orissa mine in India. It was found in 2000. In 2004, a typhoon came through and wiped out the mine. Ooh. So nothing has been mined from there since 2004.
Oh gosh.
So it's been in the vault that long. But when you see these, I love it because we open a parcel of stones, we never know what we're going to see.
Yeah.
And here we opened a parcel of pear shapes and we opened a parcel of rounds. And the color was so intense, I knew the color change would be intense.
Wow.
So we decided to do a wow ring. Can you believe 1.60 carat?
Wow.
Of one of the rarest stones on earth?
That is a lot.
Right.
That is a lot.
Also the color change, because you want it to change color because that makes it an Alexandrite. We laid out on a white board every single set of stones. And we have a color box. So we put them in the color box. You do it on incandescent light, you do it on the other light to make sure. So everyone has changed color. And here, let's see it again. All right, you see it's green.
Yep.
And then under different lights, you can see it turning purple.
Look at that.
And depending
Isn't that cool?
depending on what light source you're in, sometimes more of them are going to be purple, sometimes more of them are green. But then if you were just by candlelight, you'd see that beautiful purple color.
Even if they didn't change color, when I look at this ring, I just think it is gorgeous. I love the movement. I love the style. I love the amount of stones that are covering my finger. I mean, it is so beautiful. There's only 30 of them left to go around. Look how nicely it sits on your finger. It's a little bit lower profile. It's not going to get in the way when you're doing things. And outside of the color changing properties, Peyton, I'm always surprised at how sparkly Alexandrite is.
Right. Well, a lot of the Alexandrite you see is very, very included, but this is not.
Yeah.
Because being that it's so crystalline, and by that I mean you see the sparkle. You see the flashes of color coming from within it. And by the way, this is a ring you can wear every single day. It's a hardness of 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so it's very, very durable.
Love it. Love the look. There you can see the underside. So it's not too thin on the back, but not thick either. I think you just stay true to your size. Really comfortable. Looks a wow. But the real fun of this, of course, is when you see that color change. When you see it going from that green and then you look down and you're like, oh gosh, it's purple. I forgot it changes color. Like this is the grown-up girl's mood ring, right? But it's going to change depending on the light, not depending on your mood. It's all set in 14 karat gold. We have it on a 6-pay easy pay plan. However, we just sold out of size 9. If you use your Q card on this item, guess what? We can do special financing for you for 18 months. I know this is an investment. I know this isn't I'm just sitting at home on a Tuesday night. I think I'll spend $2,000 on a new piece of jewelry. Like, it's not that easy. I understand that. But if you are a collector, if maybe your mom or your grandmother always wore Alexandrite and you'd always hope that you could find a piece like hers, here is that opportunity. What I know for sure is this: you don't see as many jewelry shows featuring gems the way you used to on QVC, and we've never been able to have a large assortment of Alexandrite because it is such a rare stone, because QVC's quality standards truly demand that each stone have that color change principle. We want to make sure that they aren't included stones. So what we can bring in is so small and limited that when you can find it from one of the best mines in stones that are over 15 years old, right? You're able to take advantage of something really, really special. So we're losing sizes on this one. Please stay on the line if you'd like yours. I have to say, that's the most number of Alexandrite stones, Peyton, I think we've ever had in a ring.
The largest. You know, it was the original, it is the original birthstone for June. But
really?
Then when it disappeared, of course, they had to come up with something else.
So they went to pearls.
So they went to pearl.
Well, isn't that nice? Didn't that just give you another excuse to consider this? If you're a June baby, done. J357094, 6 easy payments, and use that extended financing. We have an Alexandrite bracelet in the show. Oh my gosh, you guys. All done in 14 karat gold. That is J360337. We'll talk about that later in the program. An update, our very first item of the show has now sold out. That is that beautiful Colombian emerald ring. That was a beauty. Congratulations.
Please
if you
enjoy
added
it.
that. All right, and now we're going to spend some time talking about a 1 day only. And a couple hundred of these have already been requested. Was just informed by our producer